All right, Miss Martin bothers Caillou at his college for working on his laptop. Reacting to this because I actually might be going back to college at some point in the near future. Well, not like the near future, but maybe the year after this one, like 2026. I need to think about it. It's definitely a big decision. I want to make sure that I get to the right place that has the degrees I would want, but it would be nice to have a do over chance to actually maybe have a college experience. And I don't know, I feel like on the career side, which definitely is necessary because like going back just to spend a bunch of money just to have a do over when you don't have a plan is a bad idea. Let's be real here. I think it might be nice to have some more degrees and work on just education because this is not a good job market right now, especially for the degree I have. I mean, in all of his wisdom, our president is firing people from the weather service and other places like that. So good luck trying to get into a place that's actively trying to just keep the people they have. It's not going to work out so well for you, most likely. Anyways, what the heck's that sound? I too like to type without touching the keyboard.
I have only 30 minutes until my next class, which is why I am sitting outside of Johnson Hall, doing my homework assignment for my other class I just got out of 15 minutes ago. The assignment is due tonight at 7 p.m. sharp. I can't submit it late.
I'm just going to keep monologuing like someone's watching. I understand that this is done for the audience's benefit, and I do appreciate the exposition, but in universe, what sense does this make? He's just like talking to nobody, like saying stuff he'd already know. 1 + 1 is 2.
Otherwise I will get an automatic 0 for it.
Hey, you look very familiar. What are you doing here?
Oh hey, Miss Martin, the real question is, what are you doing here at the college campus I am currently attending?
Well,
I love how he's not even looking at her. Of course, I don't like to look people in the eye either.
Caillou, the thing is, because I was terminated from my teaching job at Goanimate City High School, I figured I was going to apply to be a professor for freshman classes.
Look, Miss Martin, I don't have time to chat right now, because I am trying to do my homework, and it's going to take at least 2 hours to finish, and it's due no later at 7 tonight, so I need to get started on this assignment. Additionally, I have class in 30 minutes, here in Johnson Hall, and that's why I'm sitting in this bench. In that way, I won't be late to my next class.
He's very articulate, I gotta give him that.
I was late a couple of times during the first week of classes, and the professor takes a point off for each day I'm late.
Well, I have an even better idea. You should drop out of college, and go back to Goanimate City High School, where I've taken over as the principal, and hired Karen and Taryn to teach your sister's 11th grade homeroom class.
Look.
They hired someone named Karen. I mean, what kind? Who says that to people? That's just such a backhanded thing to say. Like, you're not that smart. You should go back to high school. Have you considered going to fuck yourself?
Look, you're not going to get hired as a professor here. Because if you do, I know that you're going to act like an entitled Karen, and create a...
And then Karen beneath her is just squirming, saying, "That's my job. That's my job. It's my name."
lot of confusion for the students, as well as the TAs. Plus, I think you're wasting my time, because I am trying to do this assignment on my laptop.
Shut up, Caillou.
Jesus.
That is not my intention. Besides, you need to understand that the world revolves around me, and
She is a Karen.
I get what I want, and that is final. Hey, how come you have a really fancy-looking laptop? Give it to me, right?
She reminds me of Huxley from frickin' Elmo and Grouchland. Yeah, I can't believe I'm making that reference. Like, seriously. She sees it, takes it then, and she makes it mine. No, like, no one's gonna get that. No one is gonna get that reference.
Now, I need to have a new laptop because my other one is running very slow, thanks to you downgrading it to Windows 95.
You know what?
Windows 95. Okay, yeah, you do need a new laptop.
I never did a thing with your laptop. It's running just fine, and it still runs Windows 10. Besides, my laptop costs $900, and my dad bought it for me as a graduation present.
I don't care. You need to give me that laptop, or I am going to call campus police.
And what do you think they're going to do? Actually, correction, this is a Go Animate video. They will probably side with you, even though it makes zero sense for them to do so. And in real life, that is not how that would play out.
I have another idea. Wait here, and do not go anywhere, not even to your next class.
Yeah, that's when you probably might want to move Caillou. Just because I guarantee what she has planned is not good.
And stop working on your homework. It's getting really annoying.
Uh-oh.
I heard you typing, and I told you to stop it because it's annoying already. Besides, I own this college campus,
Oh, no one's ever going to see through that disguise.
so I get to make any rule I want for any of the students attending classes here.
Miss Martin, you cannot be telling people to stop typing on their computer keyboards because I hear students typing in the library, in the dorm, or even the student union hall. Most professors are assigning homework online these days because it's easier to submit your assignments electronically than in person. How delusional can you get? What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all, whatsoever. This is the environment in college, and it's just the way things are.
Caillou, you're big-time troublemaker. How dare
How did she even get through life to this point? She is so out of touch with reality.
you call me delusional? That's it.
There have been students from various schools playing in the golf course construction zones, and some of them are wearing Abbott uniforms.
Skip.
Go to detention for 197576432319078453547.
I'm not delusional at all. And that's why I'm going to run for president, because I would fit right in with the other non-delusional people.
647-8390632190984612094287890 billion Googleplex generations.
For one thing, you're not a professor at this university. And second of all, there is no such thing as detention when you're in college.
I don't care. Besides,
Clearly.
like I told you, this is my college, and you must do everything I tell you to do. And one of the things I am telling you is, give me that laptop. If you don't, I will get campus police and tell them that you were posting all of the links to my social media accounts to various forums.
Good luck with that. There's this little thing called proof that you need to provide. I don't think that you have that.
More likely than not, campus security or the police will get you to leave the campus because of how you're behaving right now.
No.
Patrick, you know it's illegal to impersonate a doctor? Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
I'm going to have the security get you to leave my campus, because I own this college campus, and it's also my home.
God, she's more delusional than Drew Pickles.
Hey, what is going on here? Miss Martin, what are you doing here on campus? Leave Caillou alone, right now.
Dora, this is none of your business, so I suggest.
When you make a scene in public, it becomes other people's business. When other people's safety and well-being are at stake, it becomes other people's business. I always hate when people say it's none of your business. Like, first of all, that's just rude as hell. Sometimes it's justified, but it's still rude. Second of all, I really think, again, if other people's well-being is at stake, or you're making a scene in public, it becomes other people's business. So, Yeah, that's my thoughts on this.
Suggest you leave my spot, or I will call campus security.
I've been seeing what is going on since I just got out of my class. You were bothering Caillou this entire time, and you need to leave the area, now.
Dora, I am warning you that this is my college campus, and I can do whatever I want here. All the students need to do what I tell them, and I don't care if I'm a professor or not.
You know what? Dora and I are going to go inside of Johnson Hall, because we're tired of your Karen tantrums.
Help. Help.
Oh, she's got it done. Help! I'm being attacked.
Help. Somebody, please help me. These two college students are trying to share my personal info on the internet, and they're trying to post it onto several forums. Help, help, help.
Hey, what is going on right here? I heard some commotion going on.
This college student in the yellow shirt is posting my personal information on.
I love how you say this college student, like, this person probably would be enough. You know, if you're on a college campus, they're either students or they're professors. I suppose they could be visitors as well, but like 99% of the people there are probably going to be students or professors. You don't need to clarify.
A lot of internet forums.
That is not true at all. I am doing my homework. I have 15 to 20 minutes before my next class, which will be in Johnson Hall, and that's why I'm doing my homework here. She approached me, told me to give her my laptop, and that me typing on the keyboard is annoying.
She also told my boyfriend several times that she owns the university, when she is not the dean of students in the first place.
That laptop was going to be a gift to my younger daughter, but he took it from me.
Oh, this is what Karens do. They know they're out of line. Because why would they change their story if they didn't know that?
Help, help, help.
You know, I'd have to agree with the man in the yellow shirt. I saw that he was working on his laptop when you approached him and acted all entitled.
Well, why didn't you step in before it got to this point? That's on you, bro. Also, the man in the yellow shirt. It reminds me of the man in the yellow hat from Curious George.
Now, because of your Karen tantrums, I'm going to have to ask you to leave campus. And you will be banned from coming back here for 3 months. Now, come with me.
What do you think will happen? To be continued on while
So she's gonna
What is with Miss Martin these days? She is acting even more entitled than when she lost her job at the high school.
I know, right? I hope one day, she will learn a lesson and change back to the way she used to be when we had her for homeroom last school year. Anyways, I better get going because I do not want to be late for class. But I will see you for dinner.
See you later, Dora.
The only real Johnson here is Miss Martin, because she's acting like a Johnson. You mate, you Johnson. No, you're doing it wrong. There's supposed to be an establishment being destroyed by a gigantic person who didn't get what they want, and and then they get grounded.